Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video. As you may know, we have both a long-term trading service and a short-term trading service. Okay. However, there is literally no difference between the two in terms of how we trade them. The patterns we use, the setups, the price action analysis, everything is scalable. Okay. In this video, I'm going to show you a short-term trade that made over a 5-to-1 reward risk profit today. Okay, which is December the 17th as I'm recording this. And just using the exact same pattern that our long-term traders use, which is our longer term is swing trading and position trading. The swing and position trading has had a killer year using these patterns. So again, they work on any style of trading. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so let's look over this trade, and it happened today, which is December the 17th, 2021 on the Euro-Yen pair. So here's how we look at things. We actually, even though we're short-term trading, which is using a 15-minute chart for entry, we actually look at the weekly chart and of course the daily 4-hour chart are our primary ones. But even the weekly chart gives you a good higher time frame perspective. And when you see price dropping like this and closing below these lows, it's just negative. The reason we have this level marked right here. And I've actually had, 3 of these levels marked only because during the week we don't know which way it's going to go. And this is a strong level, but this level here and these levels here, you see how price moved up so strongly from them. And we don't know what this candle is going to look like until the week is finished because it's a weekly candle. And so far, right now with Friday, and we're coming, so not that far from the London close, about an hour away, it's looking pretty negative. The bottom line I've got marked here is from right here. This, you can see how it was support over here and a huge move down. Resistance here, and back up it comes, and it hasn't been back here since. So I'm interested to see what price does when it gets to this level on a weekly chart. Okay, now for short-term trading, it can help you in knowing that you're in alignment with all of these support resistance levels, and they're very powerful when you get them all set up plus a pattern. So on the daily chart, what is this? This is like a huge move down, right? Finishing below all of these lows here. It starts to rally up. This is where a lot of traders go wrong. They think this is the start of a new uptrend. No, it's not. This is a corrective move in the context of this big move down. In 2017, our lead coach Darko Ali introduced a concept called advanced market flow. Very powerful and super good way to determine trend. Okay, with just pure price action, no indicators, nothing. We don't use indicators at all. So in this case, the advanced market flows down. Doesn't mean that you can't get long trades for short-term trading. You certainly can. But the trend is heading down, so it's the preferred way to be trading. Now, price on the 16th, which was yesterday, goes up and hits this level. This is a strong level. Why? Because of the rejection here. And we actually have criteria for drawing, well, first of all, instructions on how to draw these lines, and then secondly, criteria for drawing the most significant and strongest necklines. Significant necklines or support resistance levels, whatever you want to call them. This candle yesterday, is that bullish or bearish? It's like super bearish. That's a big pin bar reversal at resistance. And it even closed below this level here, which is another one. So this gets us thinking about selling today. That's the way price is moving. That's what price is telling us. We don't have to guess. Don't guess what's going to happen. Let price tell you. Now let's go down to our entry time frame. Was there a way to trade that? Well, here is the prior day move, this huge move down, and it comes back up. It retests this level. I'll show you this level again, just so we're clear. It's 128.85-ish. It's this level right here. Okay, you see this? I'll just bring this up just so we have detail here. It this big move up, and then it just boom straight back down again. Okay, and this level has been holding quite well over here. See this? That's a super strong level as well. Lots of, it's supported here, and it's really supporting in here. Like, it's been a really strong level. And here's another, it's another neckline here. So I'm really interested in that level to see what happens there. So this, like I say, was a very strong move down. So we want to see, is there anything around here? Well, back to our 15-minute chart. This rallies up, and this is some people call this a fake out, or I don't know what, but here's what we do with it. Here's the observation. Price rallies up after dropping, rallies up and closes above this high, then has this drop and closes below this swing low like this. You see that? That's very negative. This is called a swing break in a rotation, where price actually starts to have this bearish rotation, and then we have a rally back up. This is where we want to sell. This is the trigger right here. You want to sell here with a higher high stop loss. This needed about a 15 pip risk, okay? And look at this move down, and look where it stopped. So far, and as I'm recording this live here right now, so far it stopped right at this daily level of support that we were looking at. Okay, that's this one. Let me just show you again here. That's this one right in here. Let's bring this up full screen. There we go. That's this level right in here, right? And it was the same as over here. That's a significant level. What's going to happen? Who knows? Here's something else though. As price rallied up on the daily chart up here in the upper right, on the 4-hour chart, which is another very, very good time frame for using for short-term trading, what we had happening here was higher swing highs and higher swing lows. And when price pulled back here and rallied again and closed above here, we have this other concept called the advanced pullback. This is part of the advanced market flow, and we have full training for that, of course, in our service. But this level here becomes a very very important level, because it's what's called the advanced pullback. Probably there's going to be a bounce off of it. May not be. Now there's several ways to trade this. You can do, let's go to the 15-minute chart, and this red line is the 4-hour level. So what you can do is wait for a pattern like we did up here before selling. Okay, and so instead of just selling it, you wait for this pattern to set up. Waiting for a pattern to set up is great. Absolutely a good way to trade. The other way you can do it is if you have a strong level and you have what we call a natural stop. You can take it as a first time back if you're comfortable with that risk. In this case, the buy is at 128.03, needs a 12 to 15 pip risk, and it went up as high as 128, I think 20 it hit. Did it hit 20? 128, yeah, 20 to the pip. So this thing got up 17 pips. This is trade management, folks. You do not lose money, and especially we're on a Friday and that kind of thing coming into the London close, etc. That is not, we don't lose money on a trade like that. Okay, there's different ways to manage that trade. I won't get into that now. But if you scroll this out a lot and you look left, you have to decide if you have a natural stop. There's a low in here, right here, and there's more lows, I think, back here further and that. So we have ways of using these together with volatility stops, etc. But that is a kind of a trade that you could certainly take a trade on that and get this little bounce out of here. Again, we're talking about short-term trading, not a long-term thing. So there's actually another small little, depending on your trade management, a lot of people take profit on half their position and scale it, etc. But definitely not a losing trade on this one. So a huge, that's like, I don't know, from 85 down to 05, call it. That's an 80 pip drop with a 15 pip risk. That's pretty sweet. You can do the math on the reward risk on that one, but really good. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. A lot of talking about the different time frames in there, but I hope that it was helpful overall, and you can get an idea of what we do and how we trade these patterns. Thanks so much. So I hope you found that helpful, and I'll be dead honest with you. If you want to learn to trade like this, the easiest and I think the best way is to learn to trade long-term first and get that solid foundation of price action reading and support resistance, etc. And trading longer term slows everything down. And then if you have the time and the inclination to trade short term, great. But short term trading does require more time sitting at your computer. Plus trades can set up at times when you're not available, so you need to consider that. But in this video, I just wanted to show you the power in picking up these trades on any time frame. In this case, the 15-minute chart. I would like to take this opportunity now to wish you and your families a very happy and healthy holiday season. I hope you can spend some time together with your loved ones. It's definitely been another very challenging year globally, particularly with all the issues surrounding the coronavirus, and we hope you've all been able to stay safe. So, wishing you all the very, very best. Take care.